All right, let's just hit it. Let's just do this thing. Yeah, no, that's muted. Send that out to Discord. 1 second, we have a little bit more housekeeping to do today than usual. I am actually live, right? Yeah, okay. So they changed some shit on YouTube's end. I can't actually see, like, stuff about my stream. It doesn't matter. No one cares about this. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the podcast. It seems like chat is not working down here in this big black box. Ah, shoot. I'm gonna have to dig into this quick. Hold on. Oops, that puts that over there. Dang it. Oopsie. This is what happens when you don't do a podcast for months at a time. Chat box. There we go. Add source. No, add a new source. Cool. It's called chat box. Does that one work? Does that chat box work? I don't think so. I don't think this one works. Damn it. All right, well, there's just going to be a smoking hole down here then. I'll have to read chat manually. What's going on, everybody? How's it going, Jake? Keegan, welcome. Oblivious Gamer. Can we play MP? No, this is just going to be a talking stream. I mean, you're more than welcome to play COD. Party up, I guess. But yeah, I wanted to do one of these Mistakes Were Made podcasts again. Haven't done one in a long ass time. Because a lot of shit right now is going on with Call of Duty. Not in the way of content, like, you know, these podcasts usually are, but just like behind the scenes shit. So I want to talk a little bit about this. They finally talked about skill-based matchmaking, the thing that they've been promising forever. I haven't actually read through this yet. It's actually a lot more detailed than honestly I would have thought. I'm going to read through it. Already, though, I've seen nothing but people, like, shitting on it. I opened up Charlie Intel's Twitter, just because he usually is the one who gets a lot of the flack about shit. It's just people being like, fucking, we hate matchmaking. Oh, it is working. This shit, chat is working again. Okay, there we go. It just didn't work for the first 20 minutes? What the fuck? Oh, well. And everyone's just, like, yelling at it like, realistically, there was no statement that they could have made about skill-based matchmaking that wasn't, we are removing skill-based matchmaking, that anyone would have liked. And that just, like, that was never going to happen. So, I understand people don't like skill-based matchmaking, but it's bizarre to me that 2 days ago, everyone was screaming, when are you going to talk about skill-based matchmaking? And then they fucking do. And then everyone's like, boo, why'd you talk about skill-based matchmaking? We wanted you to fix it. It's like, that's not what they ever promised. I don't know, man. So I'm going to talk about that. Also, I wanted to talk about, oh shit, actually I don't have a tab open for it. I wanted to find a tab for it. If you're unaware, I think most people are at this point, Microsoft laid off almost 2,000 devs, or 2,000 employees nearly, and a huge percentage of those were Activision and Blizzard were under that umbrella, which means in layman's terms, the people who were making Call of Duty got laid off, which fucking sucks. And so I'll get into that in a little bit. Could we kill bots in a private match? You're more than welcome to. I'm not set up right now for stuff. What's going on, Madness and Jaren and Lad? Welcome. I posted on Twitter, COD fans, when SBMM document comes out, they have one less thing to complain about. Oh, I think I did see that. Yeah, it's all right. We're getting off the rails already, but I hate the COD community sometimes because the amount of people complaining about the same shit that is like the most nitpicky. Like I get aim assist is a little bit OP. Like I get it, and I get that like sometimes camos don't track, or that like like, I don't know, there's issues with like small pieces of the UI, but like it's bizarre to me that like a game can be so good at its core with such bad systems around it. I don't like the gunsmith system sucks. What the fuck are the field or the point of field upgrades? Like there's a lot of like I think systemic issues with Call of Duty right now, and everyone is like is just like nitpicking the tiniest little thing, and like oh we're all still mad about skill-based matchmaking. Like I get being mad about it. It's not going away. I don't know, man. Treyarch is no longer working on zombies. That as well, man. I wish I had. If you know what, if you guys have sources for those and want me to pull them up, go ahead and join our Discord. Link in the description, and I guess just drop them in there. I definitely saw the thing about Treyarch no longer. Oh, actually, I think I retweeted or something. Hold on. I think I can get to that. As part of oh yeah. It's probably already known, but Treyarch has little to no involvement with Modern Warfare Zombies anymore. Focus has been shifted to COD 2024. Wow, this layout sucks for tweets. All right, I gotta fix that. There we go. Yeah, COD seems to be in shambles. So all right, let's just start with this, and then I'll get into how it's in shambles because this is brand new. This is brand spanking new shit. Call of Duty matchmaking intel. This is they promised to talk about skill-based matchmaking. This is them talking about it. Skill-based matchmaking, or just multiplayer matchmaking, is composed of many factors: connection, time to match, skill/performance. That's them finally saying, "Hey, we do take skill and performance into account." Platform, voice chat, input device. That's interesting to say, but okay. I guess they're gonna break down in a second. Recent maps and modes. Playlist diversity. So number one is connection. As the community will attest, ping is king. Connection is the most critical and heavily weighted factor in this matchmaking process. Great. I'm glad to hear that. Now, whether or not any of this is true, obviously, take it or leave it. I do genuinely believe that they are being truthful here. I don't think that they would just lie. I don't think that they would take so many months to prepare this statement and just outright lie, right? So ping is king. Next highest in that is time to match. So this factor is the second most critical in the matchmaking process. We all want to spend time playing the game rather than waiting for matches to start. That also makes sense, but you would think that would go hand in hand with connection, right? Because it would be quicker to find a match where your connection is better, right? That holds up in my dumbass head. I don't know. I love the matchmaking cycle they made. Cool visual. Yeah, I feel like this is going to get memed to hell if it isn't already, though. Actually, I think I was just on the subreddit, and I saw someone, so someone's already memed it to hell. This isn't a very good meme by any chance, but you know what? It's been 2 hours, so we have time. Let's see. Next, the following factors are also critical in the matchmaking process. So these are the top two. Then these, I guess, are weighted mostly. Oh no, they don't even fucking say like weighted more or less. So these are just other things that are weighted in some fucking way. It's the wording, because they don't say this is higher than this. It's just saying that connection and time to match, which by the way, time to match is basically connection. Oopsies. So it's really just saying ping is king, and then also here's some other things. Playlist diversity, the number of playlists available for players to choose from. I assume that's like quick play, right? Recent maps and modes, considering maps you have played recently on as well as your mode preferences, editable and quick play settings. So they don't want you to put, they don't want to keep putting you in the same map, I guess so. Just joined. How much fricked are we? It's not looking good. I don't know, man. We'll get to the layoffs and all that shit in a second. They also skill performance. This is used to give our players a global community with a wide skill range the opportunity to have an impact every match. PR speak for SBMM. Input device, controller or mouse and keyboard. I don't know how this is factored in when, like, that's not a thing that we can, like, Unless I'm mistaken, are there controller-only lobbies now? Like, I thought unless you have quick play or cross-play disabled, you are always, it's always a toss-up. Or do they try to, or are they saying, like, they try to, like, balance it some way? I don't know. You started so early. Yeah, I started 15 minutes early. I wanted to get through it. Let's see. Platform, the device, PC, console that you're playing on. So same thing. I thought that shit really didn't matter unless you have it turned off, but I guess that's what they're saying. Voice chat enabled, disabled. That's interesting. I also wouldn't have thought that would factor into voice chat. I don't know. I feel like that map rule has been here way before the current CODs, to be honest. Yeah, so that's also something. SBMM has always kind of been a part of COD. Like, it just usually, it was never as strict as it was now. They used to have kind of a protected layer where, like, if you were really bad at the game, they would connect you with people who are really bad at the game. I'm talking, like, doesn't know how to, like, use both sticks at the same time, like level bad. But then, like once you got out of that, then you were just, like, in fucking free roam. It's only kind of recently that they've really tightened it down. And so, like all this stuff, you know, it's been iterated upon for 20 years, I guess is what I'm saying. Spoiler, but it said that bundles don't affect matchmaking. I feel like that's an outright lie. I don't... What makes you think it's an outright lie? I'm going to go down here to... let's see. I think that's on FAQ. Future communications. Yeah. So this is just FAQ. Does Call of Duty consider player engagement, time played, as a factor in matchmaking? We do not consider how often or how much you play when determining matchmaking. Okay? So there's not time-based matchmaking, which was a joke that I made fucking forever ago, that the more you play, the easier lobbies you get. Okay. Does the Call of Duty matchmaking process impact any in-game elements such as hit reg, player visibility, aim assist, damage, etc.? No, which of course not. I feel like that's a known thing. Of course it's not going to affect that. Does spending money on Call of Duty content such as bundles, Battle Pass, Black Cell change how they're affected? No, it doesn't. Great Granny plays God moment. Yeah, basically. That's what the SBMM like was protecting that whole time. Now they seem to be it's just stricter now. Which I don't know. I don't agree with. But it is what it is. Does Call of Duty use bots in multiplayer matchmaking? Does not use bots as part of the general matchmaking process. If this changes in the future, we will inform the community. That's interesting because they didn't even specify that invasion exists. I don't know if they forgot that invasion exists or they are lying. That's a little sus to me because there are bots in multiplayer, technically. I actually did my own... What am I doing? I should be chewing on ice on fucking stream. That's dumb. Sorry, y'all. What's going on, Cabbage? Welcome. I actually did my own SBMM investigation after fumbling my nuke on 27 streak. Oof. I spent an entire day reverse boosting my account. It was slightly easier, but they still shot back. Yeah, it's weird. I feel like most of the community now has like shifted from SBMM to EOMM, from skill-based matchmaking to engagement optimized matchmaking. The difference in my head is just one is like a long-term, like, oh, you're this fucking rank, so you're down here, whereas the other one just takes into account like your previous few levels or your previous few matches and like what skill level you're at and then goes. Also, I think chewing on ice isn't great for your teeth, but I don't know. It's water. I could be doing worse shit. I feel like they mean hidden bots. They definitely do. I'm mostly memeing, but I expected them in a PR answer like this to say outside of invasion or something. I don't know. Yeah, they forgot invasion exists. Yeah. I'm just now realizing that there's a map and a mode called Invasion in Modern Warfare 3. That's confusing as fuck. Not gonna lie, I played with my noob cousin on stream a week or so ago, and the entire team we were on was just using the default skin. The enemies were all running wacky skins. Interesting, but no proof. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's so like open to, I don't know. There's got to be a better way of phrasing it, but a lot of it is just like feeling and gut, and sometimes those can be wrong. That doesn't make the feeling wrong. Like that is still like, I feel like regardless of whether or not, regardless of whether or not spending money in COD affects your matchmaking, does not matter. But if the community thinks and reasonably believes that that's the case, then you have an underlying issue that needs to be addressed. You know what I mean? And maybe, I mean, it's possible that there is no answer to that, right? That might just like come with the territory of having skins that are flashy, so your brain picks out every time that you're fucking killed by a flashy skin and forgets all the times that you aren't, right? So you think that the flashy skins are getting better, I don't know, hit reg or whatever. I don't know. I don't agree with just being like, hey, here's a statement, here's how everything works, we're gonna do nothing to change it. But also, I'm not pissed. I don't know. Open and confirmation bias. That's what it is. Confirmation bias, I think is a very real thing. Let's see. I mean, it's commonly known in Warzone and multiplayer. If you buy a bundle, you'll get easier lobbies, and I can confirm that. I bought a bundle. In the next game, all the players were potato. That's, but that's not proof, though. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to think of a good way. Like, I don't know. There's no correlation between me buying a pretzel and not being hit by a car because I bought a pretzel and then crossed the street. You know, like the data size is too small and it's too open to like interpretation, right? Like what is a good lobby? What makes a player a potato, right? You know what I mean? Like that isn't hard facts or science. So all that we can do in lieu of doing these tests, which I don't know if people have done tests. I want to see if people have done tests on if matchmaking is affected by buying shit. We can't just assume all that shit. Correlation does not equal causation. Exactly. Also, I 100% believe they aren't being entirely truthful, or at least intentionally deceitful. I think that they are intentionally deceitful in the way of like all PR is intentionally deceitful. Like, this is a blog. Like, this isn't just like a dev talking about shit. To be honest, I'm a little like surprised that we haven't seen more COD devs who were just laid off talk about shit. Like, I would have expected, if there are hundreds of COD devs right now just like loose cannons out in the world, unless they have a really good severance package, which they probably do, unless they have a really good severance package that was contingent on them signing an NDA, which usually happens, and everyone signed it, like I don't know. I'm so shocked that there hasn't been anyone come out and be like, guys, so the thing with SBMM actually is. That's crazy to me. Beat me to it. Yeah, we're same wavelength, Ordericus. I've just never been in a lobby in this game where everyone uses a default skin like that this far in. Could just be noobs that haven't unlocked other stuff, but they wanted me to carry my team. Oh, interesting. Were you? Did you see the levels by chance? Like, were they all like sub level like 20 or something? Or like, could it also have been a glitch? I don't know. Like, where just everyone was a default skin on the other team. I'm actually curious, because like in ranked play, I haven't played ranked play in MW3, but I think in 2 at least, they override everyone's skins, right? So that you're always, the other team is always like a ranked guy. I think at least. I wonder if that could be a solution to the whole realistic versus goofy skin thing, where like your team gets whatever skin you want, but the other team is forced. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Possibly you just tend to notice the flashy skins more, so those games stand out to you more than making you believe they happen more often than not. Yeah, I agree. If someone wants to thoroughly test it, you can send me $2,000 and I'll do it. I'll get right on that. Hey, we're gonna update this to a send money to lad fund. So just start donating, everyone. Could be a bit of don't talk about it or get blackballed in the industry. Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's a number of things. Like it's definitely not professional to do it. It's more so like I would think that they would reach out to leakers and people like that. Now, I guess they aren't the most trustworthy to like not blow your spot up. Like I don't think that fucking, Joe developer is getting on his Twitter talking about all this shit. But like slide into some DMs of, Boberto or fucking Modern Warzone or someone, I'm surprised that we haven't seen that, right? It's kind of weird that we get screenshots of footage 2 months before the beta, but as soon as the game launches, it's all nothing but map names left over in the files. Yeah, I don't know. In S&D, I always get the worst teammates, for example. In S&D, I get sub-level 100s, while the other team gets all 200 plus, and I play a ton of S&D. By the way, all of them are gods, but the 200 plus I get are horrible. I get 7 plus kills, while mine only get 2 to 4 kills. Again, it's all anecdotal. And, that sucks. And, it's awful that you and so many other people feel that way. And I do think that is something that they need to fix, but it doesn't necessarily mean that is happening. Does that make sense? That doesn't make this whole thing a lie. If that makes any sense at all. It probably fucking doesn't. I'm a raving lunatic. This Call of Duty... Oh, I read that. Do partners or content creators get special consideration in general matchmaking? No. We do not change the matchmaking process based on who owns the account. In specific cases, such as for events like Call of Duty Next, we may be required to customize how lobbies are formed. However, these events usually take place in private matches and do not affect general matchmaking. It's good to know. Have you ever considered an opt-in, opt-out system for matchmaking algorithm? Our data suggests that splitting the player base with an opt-in, opt-out matchmaking system will have negative consequences on the overall player pool. That means potentially longer wait times based on the type of matchmaking selected. Plus add into that playlist, map mode, history, platform, yada yada, and matches with poor connections. Have you but the question I actually want them to answer is it's the very next question. Have you ever tested removing skill as a consideration for matchmaking? We've run tests over the years to determine if removing skill as consideration from our matchmaking makes sense. We will continue to launch these tests periodically. To date, our data remains consistent with what we've detailed above. Players tend to quit matches or stop playing if they're getting blown out, resulting in a negative overall experience for all players in the lobby and the general player population. We purposefully do not disclose when these tests occur because they may impact feedback or the data we see during the test. Again, because of confirmation bias. Just to the levels, teammates were all 31 to 73, minus 1 in the other guy. And those were the guys who were all default skins? That is weird to be that far in. This is the most interesting part of the blog, lol. Can they really find no way to make unranked work? Yeah, I don't know. All right, so coming back up to here. Now, I want to preface everything I always say. I'm not a game dev. I don't know how this works. This wheel makes sense to me. But I'm in that Dunning-Kruger top of the fucking mountain where I don't know how much I don't know. That's where I'm at when I'm about to say this. But So going back to the opt-in, opt-out thing, if this just became an opt-in, opt-out, then they said, then the issue is that creates too many permutations. We have right now, what, 8 permutations, or eight things. They're saying that adding a 9th would be too much. So what if you added a 9th, but like got rid of like the fucking platform, or like one of these other ones, right? I don't know. Got to rank 100 with default skins last year. Just didn't feel the need to spend money on the store. Yeah, well, I think when Matsuki said default, I at least took it meaning like literally the default Spec Gru and Cortac character, like not even changing it to be fucking Gaz or whatever. You know, Gaz is paid. You know what I mean? I can't name a single fucking MW3 operator. Isn't that sad? I feel like there's so many ways they could keep SBMM and make people happy. Like they had a hidden boot camp mode for people under 25. I feel like that's what they had for a while too. Like going back what I was saying about that like band for people under for like under a certain skill level. They also had in like, I don't know at what point they got rid of this. This was definitely a thing in the original MW2. You didn't have every playlist available off the bat. You had to level up to unlock like a search and destroy or whatever, you know. I don't know specifically search, but like the lower on the playlist list you got, the higher level you had to be. So for like hardcore search and destroy, you had to be like level 45 or some shit. Like, and I don't think that those reset when you like prestiged or anything, but I think that a big part of that was to keep those players out of like the big kid lobbies. You know what I mean? But of course that's not something that they can do now. I think because of the live service, like it's just not. I don't think that would jive well with everything. This is the most interesting part of the. Oh, I read that. I just don't understand how they have this data. Making a SBMM toggle hurts the game if it never went to the live game. Did they say that they had data for it? I think that they're just projecting that would be the case because it would be another switch. It would be another split. Because like right now you have, as far as player pools, you have right now all players with crossplay on, then you have all players with crossplay off on each system. Although I don't think you can turn it off on PC. And you might not even be able to on Xbox. Let's just assume though that you can on PlayStation and Xbox. So you have PC players and people with crossplay on. That's one. 2 is PlayStation players with crossplay off, Xbox players with crossplay off, right? That's 3. There's 3 pools. But now if you add a toggle switch for opting in and out of matchmaking, then you're splitting each of these player pools in half, right? So now you're up at 6, plus then PC would have another player pool. So you go from 3 player pools to 7. That said, I would gladly trade in like a cross-play toggle for a toggle like this and see what happens. They might not legally be able to do that because of how like Steam and PlayStation Network and all that shit works. Like they might like that might be part of the deal. I don't know that they have a toggle to turn it off. I don't fucking know. I'm speculating shit. Oh, Kai, of course you'd be an SBMM fan. How dare you? Let's see. I feel like if they had it, though, they would say it. Yeah. Do you see my tweet about making the matchmaking identical to Rainbow Six Siege? I don't think so. I don't know what does Rainbow Six do? Because currently they have a ranked mode, but that mode gets removed after 1 year. They just made the current casual mode into ranked. Wait, what is that? Wait, huh? because they have a ranked mode, but that mode gets removed after 1 year. Oh, COD does. Okay, I see. I got you. Yeah, no, ranked play is like not ranked play. I've talked about this a million. Like the fact that ranked play is like you can use 4 guns. That's a little bit of an exaggeration. You can use 9 guns. The fact that you can only use like 7% of the sandbox in ranked is like the devs telling on themselves. It's like saying, hey, we know this game isn't like, hey, we know that this map, we know that they all suck, that you don't want to play on them, so here's only the good stuff. Like, it's such a bizarre fucking thing. Like, in my opinion, like ranked and CDL, which by the way, I'm not into the COD competitive scene. Don't respect my opinion for sure, but my opinion is if that fight, like, if you aren't even playing the same game anymore, if you remove all that shit, in my opinion, like any competitive game should be playing the consumer version of the game. With like maybe you can say like, oh, there's an exploit with fucking one man army or whatever. So like we're gonna ban that, right? It should not get to the point where over 90% of the sandbox is fucking banned. Like, why did they have to ban the inflatable decoy? Like, the inflatable... Who the fuck is ever going to run the inflatable decoy, and how would that give them an advantage? But yet they have to ban it. I don't get it. Cito puts me to sleep at night. Oh, God. I haven't watched... I think MW... or Black Ops 2 was the last time I saw any COD competitive stuff. I would... See? It's closing down play styles. That, like, you should be able to... Oh, no, I'm not slandering the decoy. I fucking love the decoy. But even I can admit, it like, decoy, trophy system. Why would you not choose the trophy system if you want to, like, win games, right? But that said, why is that decision being made for you? Like, why, like, it's removing any kind of player choice. I get restrictions like riot shields and nukes, but when you can only have one streak at a time, something that's not even possible in private matches, it's absurd. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, that's what I was saying with the one-man army. Like, I get restricting specific items, but when it starts to become less about restricting items and more about, like, which items should we keep? That's where it becomes a problem, I think. You'll at me? Okay, here. I can actually pull it up here if you don't mind. Did I have... Let's see. Just move ranked. Oh, what's this? Just move ranked. Don't ban weapons. Just make them balanced. Do what Rainbow Six does, and let teams ban a selection of maps and guns before a COD match starts. In Rainbow Six, each team bans one map, and then the map is randomly chosen. See, I kind of like that. Oh, that's just pulling that back up. I feel like there was a COD game that had that. Was it one of the Black Ops games? Maybe not with maps, but I think with something else. Are you playing? Sorry, I don't want to like read your tweet out loud before making sure that it's something that can be read aloud. Not that I think whatever. Promote ranked above casual. Call it something different so people don't feel like ranked is the harder mode. Yeah, well, you also right now in ranked you can't level up either, right? So that keeps people out. Like ranked in general just like sucks. Like, I don't know what you do. I don't know how you fix it. In my like, pretty much the first two is the one I want to show you. Okay. I feel like what you do is, and like, would people hate this? There might be a very strong community that hates what I'm about to say. I feel like what you have to do is and this is splitting the fucking player base, and I get it, but like it's whatever. I think that you make a casual like you take what we have now with like quick play and like all the filters and whatever, that becomes casual. And casual, you jump in and there's very minimal skill-based matchmaking, like pre-Black Ops 4 matchmaking. Then you have ranked, that is the same exact game, but with skill-based matchmaking. You can still level up, you still have all of your guns, all of that shit, and that is just like a separate quick play filter. Similar to how like we have hardcore. You can pick your shit, whatever, and you get double XP in it, or something like that, to get people to actually want to play. That's all, I think. Like you have a casual, you have a ranked play, you give them an incentive to play ranked play, and then in place of ranked play, you just, during like the CDL season, you just release a CDL mode that has like whatever fucking restrictions on it. That way you can make your like fucking 2 classes or whatever and play through CDL fucking mosh pit through there. Like it doesn't have to be this big fucking mode, I don't think. I don't know. Anyway, so that was that's skill-based matchmaking for you. True casual could also have very limited modes. Party modes, TDM, and Dom. Hardpoint. Oh, it could be, yeah. It could be more focused like that. Like, I'd be fine with either of those. Alright, yeah, let's go with matchmaking. Another thing I want to talk about, this is quick. Fortune's Keep, I think at this point is all but confirmed to be coming with Season 2 now. Because now, these are pieces of the map that have been sent to a bunch of different content creators. And they seem to be... I'm not super familiar with Fortune's Keep, so I'm relying on, like, fucking Twitter comments and shit. It's all busted, right? Fortune's Keep was more, like, pristine before, right? It was a fucking island. Now it seems to be, like, destroyed, decimated, which maybe makes sense, right? This is a modern take on it. Whereas Fortune's Keep previously, that was Vanguard, right? It was World War II. So now it's fast forward, 80 years or whatever. So that's cool, because I thought for sure we were just going to get a direct port. You know what I mean? They made it old. Yep. So I think that this means effectively that it's coming in Season 2. I think before now, we didn't really know it when it was coming. Just that it was coming along with Rebirth at some point. Season 2, not quite confirmed. They haven't talked about it, but it seems to be, right? This is about when like marketing for Season 2 should be starting. I believe Season 2 starts, shoot, is it next week? Is it the 7th? I think next week is Season 2 already. God damn. I'm hyped for the redesign. It was 90% of my Warzone 1 playtime, so I might actually play again. And if it gets a ground war map, but I doubt it. Man, I would love a ground war map. I would love just it getting love, Season 2 blog post is the 31st. Is on the 31st. Do they usually do it a week early? I wonder if they want to do it. I thought they usually did it closer, but I wonder if they would push it. Yeah. I wonder if they would release it earlier to get away from some of the bad press that they already have. It's interesting. Fortune's Keep and DOS House, like a micro-themed Vanguard season. Look, well, we talked about like before the game came out. We were like, maybe each season was going to be themed after a previous COD game. The old thing it would be if Season 2 was a Vanguard season, the one that everybody wanted. 90% of my Warzone playtime was in Plunder. Get in there and it's a win-win. Hell yeah. Could that mean my baby, the bar, returns? Oh no. I hope. Probably not. I feel like have they leaked the Hold on. Oh shit. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that or not. Or show those or not. Uh-oh. Oh well. Oh, so I guess we can talk about that now. I'll leave this open because I don't know if I can show it or not. Actually, I'll ask you guys. So bunch of old Call of Duty footage dropped. Like old unreleased, like a bunch of unreleased footage of the BO4 campaign that was scrapped. A bunch of footage from a game I think they called Future Warfare that was supposed to take the place of COD Ghosts that I think Neversoft was working on. Like some campaign levels from that released recently. I don't know. I haven't seen any other people on YouTube like show the footage. So I don't know if Activision's like striking that shit down or not. If I can show it right now or not. But it's weird the influx all of a sudden of a bunch of like old COD stuff coming to light. Inkslasher made an entire video on it. Did he show any footage? If he did, then I'll click over here and we can play the footage. It looks like the AW Season 3 will be scrapped because the guns are no longer in the files. I did see that as well, yeah, that they just removed from the files. He did. All right. Here we go, everybody. Yeah, so this is NX1. Oopsies. Can I just open it? I can't make it too much bigger. Oh, here's the actual campaign footage. It's straight up like it isn't even... Like, when I watched it, I didn't know what the hell it was supposed to... Like, I didn't know that this was COD. For a while, at least. I mean, once he pulls the gun up, then it's, like, unmistakably Call of Duty, you know? It's very Infinite Warfare-esque. Like, straight... Like, I feel like they reused this kind of, like, sequence a million times for IW. Not gonna lie, if they sold those fortunes to keep dioramas, I'd buy them all in an instant. Dude, it's always like that. The content creators get so much cool shit that it's like, if you just sold that, if you just mass-produced those, you'd make a fucking killing. I'm sure they're expensive as fuck to make. And so they'd be like $400 or something, but content creators get all some get some cool shit out of it. But yeah, like a lot of stuff that, like, you can see kind of turns into Infinite Warfare. This was all supposed to take the place of Ghosts, I believe. Then this is multiplayer, although it's a lot... I believe it's, like, built off of MW2 or MW3, maybe. So really it just looks like more MW3. But yeah, thought it was kind of interesting. Did he... Did Hope, by chance, did he retweet the BO4 stuff? He didn't. All right. Well, we're not going to go searching for that. It just looks like whatever. The other thing, and this I got to pull a tab up for. The other big thing that happened over the weekend. Yeah, I didn't read this article, but fuck it. It's an... Uh-oh. That didn't go where I wanted it to go. Go in here. There we go. It went in here. I did it. Call of Duty. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I didn't vet this. All right, we're good. They laid off 1,900 people. A lot of COD devs were just murdered. Not really. But their livelihoods were. Call of Duty Studios have been affected by layoffs with nearly 30-40% of their staff let go. I think Charlie Intel, if I could scroll far enough back on their Twitter, I believe they tweeted out exact, like, down to, like, by dev studio. Yeah, here we go. Sledgehammer Games lost 30% of their staff. High Moon lost over 10% of their staff. High Moon, for those who don't know, I believe they do like Warzone maps and shit like that. Toys for Bob lost over 30% of their staff. They also kind of provide support with maps and things like that. Treyarch, Infinity Ward, Raven, Solid State Studios, Beanox. I've never heard of Solid State Studios, first of all. Beanox and Demonware have all had many layoffs as well. But percentages on those aren't quite known yet. That's a lot. That's a lot of fucking people. And the layoffs just make me tired. Nothing can be done about it. It's the new normal. People will still defend Microsoft about it, so why even talk, you know? It's just how I feel about it, though. It's depressing. it sucks. So just like on a personal level, outside of like what it means for Call of Duty, that's 2,000 game devs, 2,000 fucking people who just don't have a fucking job anymore. That fucking blows. Like, as someone who has been like I've been hit from a layoff or by a layoff of this, like, I won't say of this scale, right? It didn't get this fucking much notoriety and shit. But like 30%. I believe the company I worked for, when we got hit, I believe it was something like 15%. And I was in the 15% that got laid off. And let me tell you, it fucking sucks. And I've seen a lot of people talking about like, oh, well, they probably cut redundant positions, and they cut fucking people who weren't working anywhere, something like that. And like, obviously it's different everywhere. But from what we've seen from layoffs before, what I've personally gone through, what a lot of other people have gone through before, it's not always like that. So much of the time, it's a panel of people 45 fucking levels above the ones actually doing the work, the actual devs in there doing the hard work, who are looking at a budget and saying, oh, well, our bottom line has to be this, so just gut 400 people should do it, and then just they just do it. Like I genuinely don't think that the 30% that they left were just fat to be trimmed. Like, that's just not, it's not how it works. Did they need to? I don't know. Like, I don't know what the fuck their financials are, right? But the fact they just spent so much fucking money on it, and then their first like thing would be like, hey, by the way, you're not making us enough money. I get like that's a thing that always happens with mergers, right? It's a common thing, right? Because they're gonna restructure and they're gonna pivot in a different direction, whatever direction best suits Microsoft, right? Man, it just sucks. What especially sucks is Sledgehammer is hit the hardest. Seemingly 30% for Sledgehammer, 30% for Toys for Bob. Toys for Bob is a smaller company than Sledgehammer. So the just people-wise, Sledgehammer got hit the hardest. That fucking sucks, because Sledgehammer's been through the goddamn ringer these last few years. Sledgehammer, after World War II, they wanted to make an Advanced Warfare 2. We're told that they couldn't do it. Instead, I believe it might have been Raven. Another studio was working on a Vietnam game that Sledgehammer was told, like, hey, you got to fucking fix. And then they couldn't fix it until Treyarch had to come in finally. And then they built what later became Cold War. Right? Unless I'm missing a Sledgehammer game in between. It was World War II straight to Vanguard, right? I think so. And so once Cold War was solidified, they then had like 2 years to slap together Vanguard. A game that not many people liked, despite doing, I think, a lot right. I think that, like, if not for the setting, Vanguard would be very good. Like, just design philosophy-wise, it was a solid fucking game. But they get shit on for it. Then they get pulled into make Modern Warfare 3 in 16 months. A fucking hellish production, I'm sure. They somehow pull it out of their ass. They somehow make a solid fucking game that people like, despite a lot of issues that you can see, like, in the campaign. The campaign was hit the worst. Despite its issues, though, it's a solid fucking game. They did it. And their post-launch so far has been fucking solid. And instead of being, like, rewarded, like, hey, you fucking did it, you somehow made a game in under such shit circumstances. Instead of being rewarded for that, instead of being like, hey, you're going to get a break. Well, I guess they did give him a break in some way. But instead of being like, hey, continue to cook, y'all. Y'all are fucking great. Here's more, like, keep it going. Just a third of their fucking studio gets axed. And that fucking sucks. What does that mean for the post-launch? Is my guess would be maybe not. Season 2 probably won't get hit that hard. Season 2 is probably going to still be. I should say all of the content in Season 2 is probably already done. So I don't think that Season 2 is going to be infected directly. I think that perhaps they might be like, oh shit, well now we don't have anyone to work on the stuff we had slated for Season 5. So we're going to just borrow a little bit from Season 2, a little bit from Season 3, 4, and make our own Season 5. So it might be a little scarce. I don't know. It just... I have a feeling that this game that was looking like it was going to be like so much great content throughout the year is just it's about to fucking plummet. I don't like that. And I don't know. Let me rechat. I'm a little lost. It's a really bad time of year for fall is really a bad time for Microsoft became the world's biggest company in the world, beating Apple on the same day. They were not strapped for cash in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, that's the other thing. I don't know enough about financial anything to know if, like, that's one of those things that, like, one thing doesn't actually correlate with the other. But that's not a good look at all. Holy shit. Like, what the hell? Sledgehammer has gotten the most flack and told to be one of, if not the worst studio, because they never have enough time to do anything and are always second class to the other dev teams. I agree. That's a very good way of putting it. They're always treated like the fucking redheaded stepchild when they are legitimately the only ones seemingly, like, I shouldn't say the only ones. They seem to be the ones most on top of it. And what sucks is, because of all the dumbass constraints that they get put on them, their games don't end up being as perfect as they fucking can be, and they aren't cut any slack like Treyarch does. Or like people cut Treyarch so much slack, and I don't know why. Because they had some shit games. I'm like I love Black Ops 1 is my favorite game ever. Black Ops 2 lost me. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people say that BO2 is their favorite fucking game of the Golden Age. It's my least favorite of the Golden Age. It's still a Golden Age COD. It's a solid game. Don't get me wrong. It's not the best. BO3 is the best of the future set games for sure. It's the best of the Jetpack era, but it's still a Jetpack era game. It's toward the bottom for me. If not for zombies, it would be like very fucking low. Campaign was dog shit. BO4, it's just a nothing burger of a game. Cold War, I thought was a little bit better, for sure. Cold War is the only Treyarch game besides Black Ops 1 that I ever feel like, ooh, I should go back and play. But it's still not like the fuck it. It's still not God's greatest gift to the world. That said, I'm talking about these studios on like a broad level, right? I don't mean any hate toward a specific dev or anything like that. Because again, so much of what makes a COD game isn't necessarily even the talent of the devs. It's the restraints that they or the restrictions that they are given. I don't think that Sledgehammer wanted to make a second World War II game with Vanguard. I think that they needed to because they had because they didn't have enough time to develop a new world or anything, and they already had all these assets from World War II that they would have an easier job at reincorporating into a new game than starting fresh, right? I don't think that they wanted to do that. And a big reason that people didn't like Vanguard was its setting. I don't think that anyone at Sledgehammer was like, hey, I want to just make a game that's only remakes. I want to make $70 DLC the game. No one wanted that. But that's what they were given. That's the restriction that they were given. And they did a lot with it. And it really fucking sucks that they did so much and yet they were just fucking cut. Ultimately, because of a decision that was made by the higher ups to make this game a fucking $70 DLC. They tried. I'm sure there's a million fucking people down at the bottom saying, hey, we can't do this. And they didn't listen. And in the end, it's the people on the ground that get fucking cut. And that fucking sucks. Just sucks. Sucks for everyone fucking involved. Let's see. Sledgehammer also doesn't have one of those Golden Age games like the original Modern Warfare trilogy or Black Ops. That might be why they're treated that way. Which is weird, though, because MW3, like the original... Oh, yeah, Lat, you're on it. Yeah, they had a huge hand in the original MW3. Were they the ones who made it in 2011? If I remember right, it was like a joint operation between Sledgehammer and what was left of Infinity Ward. Because after MW2, that's when Respawn Entertainment spun off to make Titanfall. So they didn't have a lot of like resources at the time. Keep saying Sledgehammer Games is the only one that has to work for their success. IW and Treyarch can coast on brand names and have waves and waves of defenders. Yeah. Although I don't know that, like, after MW3, does the Modern Warfare name mean anything anymore? Like, straight up. Like, the other day, I don't remember who I was talking to. I was like, I don't want a Modern Warfare 4. I straight up don't want it. Like, just from a story perspective, like, I don't have confidence that they can pull this thing back. I don't want to I just want them to do something new at this point. In the modern day. Still have price, maybe. I don't fucking give a shit. but like, I don't even want to fucking hear from Makarov again, man. I don't want Laswell. Get the fuck out of here. I love all these characters, but like, you're just fucking them up. Stop it. I don't know. I'm hoping almost all, if not all, the layoff, or most, if not all, the layoffs were people who were with the company forever and basically had tenure and nothing else. That's what I would hope. I feel like that. I mean, I don't think that's the case, though. Especially, a lot of the time, it's even the opposite. The people with tenure stay, and they're the ones who, in some cases, rightfully stay because they're the ones with the most experience and the most, knowledge of that specific game engine, right? The intangibles. I mean, ideally, none of them lose their fucking jobs, right? but yeah, I don't know. I mean, we all hate Infinity Ward. We have to hate Infinity Ward. Infinity Ward has the NSA over every other dev, which I believe is holding back the recent games. Genuinely, what's holding back? I don't know. I think so. They're definitely there have been the rumors about Infinity Ward shutting down ideas for everyone else, which is bizarre. I really think they just need a break. They need a break. They need to stop. They need to just be like, hold on, everybody. What the fuck are we doing here? Let's take a year off. That's why I was hoping that they were doing this last year. And maybe by some grace of God, the fact that Sledgehammer made this fucking game .5 meant that Treyarch and Infinity Ward had enough time to stop and be like, okay, what the fuck are we doing? All right, cool, execute. And that Gulf War next year and whatever the fuck comes else is like actually good. I just don't know right now with the fucking layoffs and shit. Who the hell knows? I'm wondering if the games will be better now after the acquisition, not because Microsoft will be better leadership, but because the leaders are trying to make the company look more valuable for when they sell it off so they can take more risks. I don't even know that the company... Here's the thing. I would hope that the game being good and the company making the game being valuable are like one moves with the other, right? You would hope, but I don't know that that's the case. I feel like and I swear soon this video is going to come out. I have a video coming out, like a 14-minute video right now, breaking down how Modern Warfare 3's grinding systems are. It's like a fucking mobile game. Like with the armor unlocks and the battle pass and the dailies, weeklies, and all this shit. It's built from the ground up to keep you playing. Like a fucking slot machine. Constantly want to play to get the dopamine hit of, oh shit, I got another level done. Oh shit, I got a camo. Oh shit, I got a fucking attachment I'll never use, right? Those aren't good game mechanics. Like from an objective level, like from me sitting here right now thinking like that, if you need to rely on those things, then your game isn't necessarily good, right? But those are the type of mechanics that like keep people playing, that make the game valuable, if that makes sense. It doesn't make the game good for players, but it keeps those players on that fucking treadmill and gets them money, which makes it valuable to Microsoft. So I would fear that they would lean into those mechanics more to make the game more valuable for them, make the game more money, which in turn would make the game worse, if that makes any sense. That's my doomsday prediction. That's my tinfoil hat here. I'm hoping a bunch of angry and passionate, newly laid off COD developers make a bunch of good indie games to compete. There have been a lot of COD competitors, but outside of Defiant, none have ever had COD devs in charge. Well, Titanfall, right? Titanfall is a straight up Infinity Ward people. Spun off. More cash shop and battle pass integration will cause people to pay more money. So that $70 game is actually a $120 game. Also, they know what works and what will take the safe options and not change much. Yeah, I don't know what the future of COD is right now. COD sucks now. It's weird because the core gameplay loop, I would argue, is more fun now than it has been in like maybe 10 years. To me, gunfights are more fun. Like actually playing the game is fun. It's everything around it just reeks. Just fucking sucks. Like the fact that the entire game is a bunch of remakes, I can forgive that. Whatever. The gunsmith system fucking sucks. Like I was saying, the progression system just feels like I'm on a, again, it feels like I'm on this fucking treadmill and there's a Twinkie in front of me and I never reach the Twinkie, and I also don't like Twinkies. but yet I'm still running. Don't know why. SBMM fucking kills it. But like the core gameplay, it's the same issue that I had with Destiny back in the day. Like I loved just the act of playing Destiny was great. But like grinding for like light levels and shit, and like it was just bad. I hated it. And that's the vibe I'm getting now. Like the core gameplay's so fucking fun. But man, you gotta fight through some shit to get there. Oh wait, never mind. I forgot X-Defiant was Ubisoft and not an indie game. Oh yeah. It's not indie, but like it's made by a very small team. So I'll give you that for sure. NX may have a bunch of delays, and it looks boring to me. At least there's players ready to go all in the game. Yeah, competition is what the fucking is what COD needs right now, genuinely. My only fucking the issue though is X-Defiant isn't doing anything to push the needle though. Like X-Defiant is at its core just another live service game with a battle pass and fucking and hero abilities and shit. Like I don't know, it's not pushing in any direction besides the big thing that's it doesn't have any SBMM, which I think most casuals aren't even gonna fucking notice, and it's not actually gonna matter in the long run. Let's see. COD just has such a stranglehold on the casual player. Yeah, I mean it's the brand recognition too. You know, like I even just the name X-Defiant. Like I don't even, what does X-Defiant even mean? I don't see. I don't like it doesn't have a physical release either, so like it doesn't have like that passing, you know, like oh yeah, I saw this at GameStop, you know, kind of shit. Even I don't know. And that, you know, passing in GameStop or whatever, that might be a dated fucking way of learning about a game anyway. Hey, welcome back, Matsuki. Welcome back, Matsuki. God, sometimes I just stop being able to pronounce words. Multiplayer is better than the last 5 years. Campaign is worst of all time. Hot take, but zombies, but MZ. I assume you mean Modern Warfare Zombies is the best it's ever been. Oh no, you mean Warzone. Hold on. Just the thing, Verdansk was good because of nostalgia. I don't get what you mean by the last part there, but yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's multiplayer is great, campaign isn't. I think really what it is like multiplayer. I don't want to say it's easy, but like there's a formula there, right? In the grand scheme of things, multiplayer is very much a like people like this, and this. We don't have to iterate upon it too much. Like the core mechanics is just turning knobs. The maps, of course, you need to actually fucking make, right? There are assets, weapons, and shit like that. But multiplayer, I think in the grand scheme of things, is like the easiest thing to throw together in 16 months. So it makes sense that would be the best. And campaign, I think, is the hardest thing to throw together in 16 months because you have so many environments to make. You have to script AI. You need to record so much fucking VO, so many fucking so much mocap and animation and shit like that. Compared to multiplayer, where it's how many animations do you realistically need in multiplayer? Like compared to they're not even comparable. So it would make sense. Like it lines up that campaign is fucking awful, whereas multiplayer, like they were actually able to put not a lot of resources, but they were able to put their resources to good use there, and everyone needs to get ready for more expensive microtransaction when COD ends up on Game Pass, since they'll be selling the game for fractions of cents. Yeah, I wonder how that's gonna go. Like new game on COD on Game Pass. I wonder even if they would go the route of Halo Infinite. So Halo Infinite is free to play for the multiplayer. For the campaign, for the single player, you have to pay. And that is on Game Pass. So if you have Game Pass, you don't have to pay to play any part of it. But if you don't have Game Pass, you can play the multiplayer for free, but not the single player. I wonder if something like that could work. And I wonder if that would lead to more support for single player. Even saying that, though, there's no way that would. In Halo Infinite, they scrapped any kind of a DLC for the campaign, after launch. So like, there's a precedent of them just saying fuck the campaign. So I don't know. Let's see. XDefiant is just being a combination of Ubisoft games that's intimidating COD without heavy SBMM. Yeah, or imitating. Yeah. It reminds me of like an FPS Smash almost. Because like it is just like this combo of a bunch of different titles. Which like, I don't know anyone who's like super into Ubisoft games. Like in the same way that like people are like really into Nintendo and like they love fucking Zelda and Mario and a third one. I don't know anyone who's like fuck. Like I'm a big Ubisoft fan. I don't know who's playing XDefiant to see fucking DedSec and the Assassins be like in the same universe or whatever. Actually, are there even Assassins in XDefiant? That wouldn't make any fucking sense, right? The like Assassin's Creed people. I don't know. Steven Spielberg needs to come back to video games and reboot Medal of Honor. Ooh, that'd be cool. Then they say something about not putting COD games on Game Pass during the lawsuit. I don't remember. I know they said for the next 10 years it won't become console exclusive. I think it was 10 years. It was some finite time period. I mean, they'll up the microtransaction as long as their stats say they're making enough money. Yeah. I am glad though. At least it's not loot boxes. It's not anything that like actually affects gameplay. Although I'm mad because like the grinding part does take up gameplay. Like, yeah, I don't know. The pursuit of engagement has kind of fucked up gameplay in the like armory unlocks system. Again, I talk about this more in the video that's going to come out this week, so I don't want to like repeat myself and all that. But like the armory unlock system, if you wanted to unlock everything in the game that you would normally unlock during level 50 or 0 to 55, so like every weapon, every equipment, every kill streak, whatever, it would take you about 70 hours. That's the math that I did. 70 hours in game. As opposed to in previous CODs where you would get all of that by just playing level 1 to 55, which for me, average, it takes less than 20 hours. They effectively in this game artificially inflated the initial grind from it's not 70 hours with plunder, but I think that's an exploit. Because it didn't take me actually 70 hours, but the way they want you to, they artificially just fucking jacked that up by more than 3 times, and that is the shit that concerns me. Is that they're going to make it just take fucking forever to rank up. They're gonna make playing the actual game hell, and then offer a microtransaction solution of, hey, in this bundle you get 5 kill streaks as well as all these different fucking skins or whatever, you know. And that's their way of like, I don't know, making money off of now this shitty grind that's full of engagement. I mean, it's mobile gaming, you know. I don't know. Warzone is the best ever. We only like Verdansk because of nostalgia. Caldera was the fucking worst. I agree. But nothing will beat Warzone 2.0. The maps were solid and the execution of movement was just horrid. Yeah, I'm not in the Warzone scene, but it really does feel like Warzone right now is like the best it's been. But a lot of people are stuck in that like pandemic was the best, you know, mindset. I don't know though. I wonder. Started playing COD on PC in 2005. Love it. I love it. The game itself, like mechanically, is goated. But all the bullcrap they added around it is just running and gunning is a no for me. Yeah. No, it's gameplay's good. Everything else is kind of shit. I wonder if we get a $80 skin people are going to buy because it'll be rare. Oh my god. Well, we're at $30 right now, right? That's almost half. That's almost half of how much it costs to buy this game. At what point do you think this year will be the year we hit 35? Like actually physically half? I was surprised. I was doing some research into Black Ops 2 recently. I forgot. I had to do like a triple take. The camo packs that they sold back then in Black Ops 2, they were $2.99. They were $3. For reference, the bundles in the store right now that are just 2 blueprints and like an emblem, they're $5 to start. But you got like a whole ass camo for every fucking weapon for $3 back then. That was fucking crazy. Please don't make COD free to play. Ricochet might actually detect itself as a cheat with how bad it is. Oh no. I hear people saying that Ricochet is bad and everything, but I feel like it's the confirmation bias of like I almost want them to flip Ricochet off for like 2 days just for people to see like, oh, this is what it'd be like without it. Holy shit, you know? Because it's one of those things where like you don't know how much it's doing because like it's invisible. You know what I mean? That's what COD is trying to do. Not a COD thing, but why do people get hyped about spending $20 to become an advertisement for other people in their games? Yeah, I don't get it. I almost am never excited about skins in this game. Again, because I don't see skins a lot. I think like blueprints are a little bit better. I'm more likely to buy a cool looking blueprint because I think it's cool looking, right? Because that's at least something I'm holding and I'm shooting and like it's cool, you know. I kind of wish that sprays were back and like emotes and shit like that because again, like that's something tangible that like I can use, I can do something with. I don't know. I don't think any Ubisoft fans are looking for crossovers. I mean, they took out the Tom Clancy title from X Defiant because fans weren't happy. Oh, they had Tom Clancy on that first? Why? Was X Defiant a part of Tom Clancy's like novels at first? I don't know anything about X Defiant. Boys, TMNT, Diablo 4, Spawn, outside of the MW3 horror movies, Attack on Titan, Godzilla Kong, at least when it's real people like Kevin Durant, Snoop Dogg, and streamers, you're playing as a person, not a brand. Even if they are technically still brands, it's still not as blatant. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I hear what you're saying, but also, there's going to be a Walking Dead crossover, and I fucking love Rick in The Walking Dead, and I want to play as him, and I want to use his revolver, because that's what I like to do. Like it's a monkey brain part of it, where it's like, oh shit, that's cool, you know? I don't know. $30 is half of an old COD. It is, but it's not quite half of like new COD though. I want like specifically. There were $40 bundles in Vanguard. Excuse me. I'll look one up right. Like what? Can you find me a link or something? Because that's fucking crazy. I did not know that. I mean, I haven't looked super hard into bundles or anything in Vanguard. Nothing beats the free camo they just dropped recently in the store. That's true. They did finally drop like an actual good thing in the free category. It is literally paying to be an advertisement at this point because you don't see yourself in COD. Yeah. Well, there's the third person mode. That's what everyone tells me. I had a short go semi-viral recently. It was a cutout from one of my videos where I talked about what skins I bought in COD, and I showed off the Alex skin that I bought. Every fucking comment is like, there's third person mode, you know. It's like, man, when was the last time you saw that shit in the playlist, in rotation? Has it ever existed in MW3 even? There's zombies. You play zombies in third person. I don't know anyone who actually does that, but you can. I agree. Why would you spend so much money on skins when they're also pointless? Like, you're even going to see yourself as the duck, so what's the point? Yeah, I agree. I say I agree. I did buy the duck, mostly for a meme. Actually, I'm pretty sure there was a $4 bundle with 2 skins in it. Was there a clown shaking hands with another character? Skeletor had 3 skins, but it was only $28. God damn. Ultimate Pack Hellhounds. All right, let's see. Ultimate Pack Hellhounds. Oh yeah, here we go. I found a YouTube video. Let's see if this actually works. Nope, it never fucking works. Work! God! I hate Opera, man. I'm going back to fucking Firebugs. Just do this. Whatever. Why is it so short? why is my video so short? What's going on here? What the hell are we doing here? What? Okay. Alright, so this is the pack. It's Mastercraft Tracer rounds. There's only 1 skin in it. It wasn't COD points, it was $40. This guy says it's 5,000 COD points. Oh no, it comes with 5,000 COD points. Oh, that's why. 5,000 COD points is $50. No, it's... Is that $50? It's $100 usually, USD, right? That's probably why it's so much. Yeah, 5,000. That's a lot of fucking money. So that's why it's so much. That's crazy, though. That they would even fucking do that? I don't know. Guessing just how the video is filmed. Yeah, it seems to be crunched. 13,500 COD points is $100. 150 is 2,100. That sounds about right. Yeah, but like at its base form, like if you went to buy, I think if you went to buy 100, it'd be $1. But obviously, like the more you buy, the cheaper it gets. Yeah, goddamn. Let's see. Hold on. Where was I in chat? Also, Camos, technically you're $12+ with the CDL now. Oh, yeah. You have bought that duck pack regardless. I don't think so. I wasn't in control of my faculties. What can I say? Cut points are only worth as much as you're willing to pay. I guess so, in a cosmic sense. Yeah, you're basically paying $40 up front for skins, and $40 for COD points in MW3. Oh, 5. Okay. Oh, so you get 10%. Okay, so it's like those because they have $20 packs. I think in the store right now. Let me see if I can pull it up actually. Hold on. Because they have $20 packs like starter packs or some shit they might be called. They're like always at the bottom of the store. Yeah, pro packs. They're $20 and they come with the skin and 2,400 COD points and 2 blueprints and some other bullshit. Like, it's mostly just like a way of like charging your card at a fucking arcade. You know what I mean? GTA stream? Oh, maybe. Would people want a GTA stream? Maybe close to like when GTA comes out. in a year and a half. Yeah, I don't know. I'm down to it. I haven't played GTA in a while. Cool. So, I think that's about all I wanted to talk about today. Do you have Fortnite? You should compare price of bundles and skins. I don't think I have Fortnite installed. Probably. I don't see why I would. I'm okay with streams beyond COD. Yeah, maybe. We can give it a shot. My I know I say this a lot, so don't actually put stock in this. But I'm trying to stream a third day a week. I know I just came off of like 2 weeks where I didn't stream the 2 weeks that I'm supposed to. I actually just played Lethal Company the other day with some guys. It was pretty fun. Hate the art style though. Oh my god, it's ugly. It's an ugly fucking game. I'm trying to. So this is the end of the portion of the stream where I'm going to talk about COD. I'm probably going to end the stream here in a little bit. I want to do just like a little bit of like a channel update sort of thing here, because like shit's going on. I shouldn't say shit's going on, but you know. So I'm trying to figure out what the fuck to do with this channel, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this channel. I right now am currently kind of unemployed. There was a tease for an announcement. Did I say I was going to announce something? I hope I didn't. I don't have anything like crazy to announce. So right now with my day job, shit's like all fucking crazy. And so I have been reaching around trying to fucking find like some other shit to do. I think I know what you're talking about. I didn't mean to announce something. I'm sorry if it came off that way. I know exactly what I was referring to when I mentioned it. It's nothing like crazy. I'll talk about it in a second, but don't get your hopes up or anything. I've been talking about here doing videos less frequently, but making them crazy, like good videos. Like right now, I want to target 1 video a week. Right now, my target for the last, like, I don't know how long has been two videos a week. 2 shorter videos, right? So like an actual tour and this thing and whatever. What I've started to find is those videos don't do very well. And I'm at a position right now where like I need videos to be doing well. Like I said, I'm not like in dire straits or anything financially, but I'm at a bit of a point here where I need to be figuring out how to make replay mode more profitable, where I think I'm a long way from doing replay mode full time, but with a lot of stuff. Oh, hey, lad, thank you for becoming a private. Thanks so much. Fuck, I lost my train of thought now. Thanks so much, lad. Thank you for 26 months, Quarterocos. Thanks so much. Even if I can't get it to where like I'm doing replay mode full time, at least get it to a point where it's supplementing enough of my income that I can work on some other stuff. So right now, this I think is what I talked about a few weeks ago. Right now, I work contract for another YouTuber, doing scripts and edits for him. Another COD YouTuber. It feels fucking weird putting it in. But yeah, that right now is like what I'm focusing a lot of my like effort to, because it's paying bills, right? It's actual cash money in my hand. My ideal scenario is like I work doing contract for other YouTubers and stuff, and also grow my own stuff on the side. And all of those amounts of money go into a big bucket that I'm able to live off of, right? And I'm trying to get replay mode into a spot where I can justify putting replay mode up on the same pedestal as the other YouTubers that I'm doing work for, if that makes any sense. I need to be making an amount of money that is also in conjunction with the amount that I'm being paid elsewhere, right? That's where it's at. So, I'm going to try doing weekly videos instead of twice a week. It's one of those things where I keep saying I'm going to do this, and then I just don't. Like this grind video that I keep mentioning all fucking stream, and I have been mentioning for the last like 2 weeks. I started December 10th. It's been so fucking long, and the reason it's been so long, on top of fucking Christmas and shit going on in the middle, a bunch of family stuff also around Christmas, is because I'll work on it for 2 days, and then, oh shit, a new COD update drops. I gotta make a quick video about Souped Up, or I gotta make a quick video about this, about that, and I take time off it, and then I have to get back to it, and I go, oh, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing here. Let me delete all that, redo it. And so I think I'm gonna just stop trying to do the whole like every time a new update comes out, make a video sort of thing. That's my current thought process. So we're gonna try doing like a weekly thing, but those videos are going to be longer. They're going to be, solid A+ grade A videos. It's not going to be like every week you get a 2-minute bullshit video. Oh no, my COD news channel isn't going to be doing as much COD news. Oh no. Again, you shouldn't be relying on me for fucking COD news. Oh my god, I'm reading an article that I didn't even, or I have an article up. I didn't even read it. Are you like a dedicated editor for someone else, or just taking commissions from a bunch of people? I'm a dedicated editor for someone else. Yeah, and then also like I said, I do have a full-time gig that is currently in flux that I may be going back to very soon. So I don't fucking know. And if that's the case, then a lot of like that other shit, the financial shit I was just talking about, kind of goes away. But that's where I'm at. I feel like the podcasts are great for news. Yeah. So thank you for getting me back on track. Yeah. So my thought process is, and this is gonna be something that evolves, right? I can't sit here right now and say like every fucking Thursday is gonna be a video and streams this day, that day, whatever. I would love to get to a position though where I have a video a week, and it's a big banger video, right? So, something similar to my COD campaign video, the MW3 campaign video that came out. That level of like quality and that level of like that style. Then maybe 3 streams a week, where maybe one stream is always a podcast, one stream is always like whatever like series that we're doing at that point. So like for instance, like last year we did a bunch of like this game in COD in 2023. You know, we mentioned doing a playthrough of all the original Modern Warfare campaigns. Maybe we do that. And then the third one maybe is like a more variety thing, right? It could be Lethal Company. It could be fucking X Defiant. You know, it could be whatever. That's ideally where it all is. That's where I want to be, if that makes any sense. Dude, I just ran out of cash for my membership 4 days ago. Sucks. Oh, dude, it's don't worry about it, man. Take care of yourself. No worries. YouTube Shorts bringing a lot of traction. Yeah, so I do YouTube Shorts. It's mostly right now cut downs of what's it called? Of like my long form. But I don't know. Do you know what day of the week you'd be doing a third stream? I don't know. 'Cause like the easiest thing would be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But I don't want to lock myself into spending every Friday night in front of a computer, if that makes any sense. Not that I have a crazy life, but I assume that everyone else does. And so I like you know, I don't want to schedule a thing on a Friday night for, you know. So like maybe my thought process is like maybe Monday, Wednesday, Saturday or something. And then like do that Saturday one during the day or something. Monday, Wednesday, and whatever other day you feel like. Yeah, if I had to guess, at least for now, it's going to be a more nebulous thing, that third one. I think I'll keep the Monday, Wednesday, because I've been in that rhythm now for like a year. And then, yeah, maybe we just like, we let it float, you know? We let it land where it does. Monday and Wednesday is fine. An optional third stream would be cool, too. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. I'm not focusing on other things right now. Trying to not make things too big of a deal. Yeah. Always worth testing days also. Yeah, that's true. Because, like, you know, I have streamed Monday, Wednesday almost exclusively for quite a while. It's always possible that it's like, oh, yeah, if I just streamed on Tuesdays instead, you know, so many people would be here. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. So directly, a more direct update right now is I'm working on this grind video. Like I said, it's a long one. Hold on. If I do this. Oh, hold on. But now I can't see. Oh, wow. Yeah, you literally can't see. I tried opening Premiere to be like, look, this is what I'm working on. Hold on. Let me just see. How long is this right now? This video is... Yeah, it's almost 15 minutes right now. Hold on. I'm going to do this. I'll just hit him with the fucking... oh, there we go. We can kind of see there. It's that one. There we go. We got some shit going on. We got some shit happening. Why can't I? Oh, no. Everybody. Oh, no. Here's my goddamn Premiere project. It's happening. I'm working on this thing. Yeah, it's 15 minutes long. All this red, this is all that I have to work on. Everything else is done, aside from audio. It's just this bit, which I hope to finish up tomorrow. I wanted to get it done. For tomorrow. I don't know that that's in the cards, though. And I also don't know about uploading on Wednesday. So my thought process now is maybe we do like It looks like when you break a screen. Yeah, I like my colors. So I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, we'll see when this is done. This will be up either tomorrow or Thursday, I think. That'll be my that's my goal. Oh, here I can just fucking pop to this now, I think. Right? We're not watching anything else. Yeah. So that's my goal. That'll be the next video out. I'll still stream on Wednesday, of course, regardless. But yeah, the video's coming. It'll be there in a bit. I'm thinking about maybe, like, if I finish it on Wednesday, I might just, I mean, regardless, the minute I finish it, I'm going to throw it up for channel members so that, like, y'all can see it immediately. And then probably the next day for everybody else. I'm also trying to think of, like, other, like, channel membership perks I can do. I was also thinking about maybe, like, because I have so much of this video done, maybe I, like, render out, like, the opening, like the first 2 minutes or something, and make that, like, a members only video, like a little sneak peek sort of thing. But I don't know. Let's see. I'm excited for the bigger videos because I know a lot of people put a lot of effort into them. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm like, honestly, like, editing this video has had me, like, it renewed my love of editing. Like, I actually had a ton of fun making it. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's usually pretty good. Members only writing BTS stream? Maybe. Or like a members only chat maybe on those. I don't want to, like, put a whole stream behind a member wall. I feel like that might be a bit much. We could try it though, for sure. I do want to. I don't know how an editing stream would do though. Like how would that work? Because, like, when I did the I did an accurate tour shooting video where, like, I shot an accurate tour. I think it was the Miami tour, Miami Strike. It took me like 3 hours to do what was usually like a 45-minute job because I was distracted, like reading chat and shit. I do wonder how an editing stream would work here. I don't know. I got Premiere Pro the other week since I'm technically a professional. Ho ho. And it looks so intimidating from what I was using before. What were you using before, if I might ask? It definitely can be intimidating. Like, I went from Vegas, Sony Vegas Pro to Premiere. It was one of the ones in a hangar, wasn't it? Oh yeah, no, we did. I think it was also Kill House. I think I did Miami and Kill House in the same recording, if I remember right. But that was also back when I did accurate tours so poorly back then. Like, legitimately, like, I don't know how I was able to turn those out as easy as or as much as I did, because there was no organization for shooting them. I would just, like, load the map up and just get cool shots. It's bizarre. That was the era of your best accurate tour, though. Which was my best accurate tour? I need to know this. DaVinci Resolve was really good for editing, and I used the free version. I've heard that. When I went to college, DaVinci Resolve was mostly just a color correction program, and so I learned to use it way back then just for color. But then, yeah, at some point it became like a full, like, actual editor. I was using Resolve because it was free for years since around 2020, 2019. Now looking at the colors and bars and stuff, I'm so lost right now. Oh, you're lost like this? Hold on. Let me here. How can I do this? How can I do this in a way that, like, makes sense? We can do like a little something here. Oh wait, no. I lost chat. And I lost me. Where am I? Where did I go? I'm here. Hi. Hi everybody. Welcome. Welcome to my stream. My COD gamer. can't read chat now. Dang it. Yeah, so I mean, it doesn't help that I'm like super zoomed out too. Like this is what you're actually working with. I don't think you can hear this, thank God, because then you'd hear double me. Not from your thing, but from tutorials, my own attempts at stuff. It's a lot to take in all at once. Yeah, for sure. Especially new. I recently had to get off of 2017 Premiere, which I've been on since 2017 to 2024. And, like, there's a whole ass, like, graphics page. Like, what the hell is all this? Oh, you can't even see it. What the hell is all this? I've never seen this shit before in my life. There's essential graphics. Anyway, now that I've ruined the podcast layout, so next time I do a podcast, it's going to be shit. Yeah. I didn't realize that your MW3 campaign video did so well. Yeah, no, it exploded. And, like, I really wish I could have capitalized on it more. Like, I wish I made more videos like it. And that's exactly what this video is. Like, it's one of those videos that's like there's a cut constantly. There's a lot of funny bits and gags and gaffs. I also, like, I shot it the same way that I did that campaign video, which was like I had a loose script, but I just kind of like talked. And every time that, like, I laid it in the timeline, and every time I was like, oh, you know what, I didn't talk about this thing enough, I would just pick the camera up, go to a different place, and just fucking record it again, throw it in. Like, it's very haphazard, you know what I mean? Alright, let me just go back to this, though. Also, Raid was your best Accurator. Oh, yeah, it was pretty good. That one had legs. That one got me on Charlie Intel. Alright, I think that's about it. I think it's the end of the stream here. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was a fun one. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the support that you guys have given me over this past, I don't even know how long, forever. How long have I been fucking doing this? Years at this point. I appreciate it more than you know. Thank you so much. I will be back on Wednesday, and we'll have a new video at some point this week. Yeah. At least 26 months. That's right, go to Rocco's. Thank you, especially. And shout out, thanks for becoming a member as well, lad, tonight. Thank you so much. All right. See you guys later. Bye!